Hello and welcome to Living Plentiful's Moon Divination. In light of Halloween, I'm going to do readings tonight for each sign. I am going to pick one card from the Psychic Tarot deck. And then I'm going to pick one card from Notes from the Universe on Love Connection. And then I'm going to pick three cards for everyday from the Everyday Witch Tarot in light of Halloween. I'm going to go through each sign. I made up some cards here with the signs on them, and I had already shuffled them, and I'm going to randomly go one to the next. So they're not in order. And this is kind of my second attempt to try to do this, so bear with me. But I do want to welcome you here today, and happy Halloween. Hopefully everybody is doing well and celebrating Halloween in a very good and bright and wholesome way with friends, family, or with just loved ones. I do thank you for being here as well. And we will go right ahead and get started. I do want to make you aware prior to getting started that whatever messages come out, we all have free will. So take what resonates and leave the rest, please. If it does not resonate with you, even if it's your sign or the zodiac sign that you are associating with, or that's in your birth chart, if you have other signs in your sun, moon, or Venus, or your ascending, those signs might match the signs that come up tonight for readings as well. So I'm going to try to make this a very quick video and just going to go boom, 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 hopefully. But I will also pick up intuitively on what Spirit has to say today. So with that being said, I'm going to say a little prayer ahead of time and to thank the Creator and thank the angels for being here with us today and giving us some messages that we need to know at this time. So thank you, universe, angels, guides, and anyone else who can help for revealing to all the signs through me for their highest good what they need to know. And so it is. All right. That being said, let's get this party started. And first card up, we have Sagittarius. So hopefully we get some Sages in the house. All right, we have Sagittarius first. And I'm just going to set these aside real quick here. Alrighty, Holy Spirit, Creator of all, what does Sagittarius need to know at this time? And thank you for revealing to us what Sagittarius needs to know at this time. Oh, I'm going to shuffle. Oh, for each sign, I'm going to shuffle a couple times and then pick the top card. So just so you know what I'm doing here. And that's for each deck as well. I'll try not to get too stuck on shuffling. Okay, thank you. All right, Sagittarius, you have Intuition, card number 2. Intuition. Number 2. So, yes, awesome. Oh, I'm drawn to the Ankh here, which is for protection, is the main meaning of that. I'm hearing you are protected. And I'm drawn to the universe on this disc here as well here. It's just you're open to the universe. You're open to listening to your intuition. You are protected. I feel that even if you don't have an Ankh necklace or a cross necklace, that spiritually you're being protected. So, all right, thank you. Let's do Notes from the Universe. What does the universe have to say to Sagittarius at this time? What messages for Sagittarius do we have at this time? Or at this time? Sorry, I haven't actually done a reading in a while, so I'm kind of a little rusty here. Hopefully I'll get going and loosen up and as we get moving through these signs. Okay. Yeehaw! Awesome. And then when it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend valuing their yeehaw quality above all others. Have it your way. Special orders don't upset us, the universe. So use your intuition. That's on the intuition card. So definitely use your intuition and pick those who kind of give off that yeehaw vibe. Sagittarius. And follow your intuition on that. All right, thank you. And with the Everyday Witches Tarot, I'm going to pull 3 cards. This might turn into a little bit longer of a video than I originally anticipated, but we will try to move quickly through each zodiac sign, so that way we can fit everybody in without it being too long. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? I'm going to shuffle the cards. Okay, I'm not taking flippers, although this is fitting with the other 2 cards. The Fool card, which we have Intuition, the Yeehaw card, and the Fool card. And this one flipped out, so I will take it. Then I'll pull 2 cards that are on top here. So this kind of reminds me of what just came out, and like she's lifting up her arms going yeehaw and taking that leap of faith, whether that's on yourself or whether that's with another person, maybe in your life. So we have the yeehaw, and then we have 7 of Wands, and then we have Queen of Cups. Yes, Sagittarius. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. Using your intuition here with the intuition card, and 7 of Wands. There may be some battles that you have to kind of defend yourself on, but you're in the higher position. You're on the higher ground, so there will be victory. So if there's any issues going on to where you feel you kind of have to defend yourself or kind of feel like you got to fight off everybody, just know that Spirit has your back. Use your intuition, especially when there's the people who are around you. And then Queen of Cups you have here next, which is basically offering your cup of love to the people who have your back. Follow your intuition for sure. The ones that have the yeehaw spark in their persona, taking that leap of faith and, defending yourself when you need to, but yet, you have the higher ground and you don't always have to be in defense mode. And then being able to offer your cup of love, whether that's in friendship, whether that's in, a love relationship or any type of relationship in your life. Okay. Thank you. Let me just see here. Yeah, I'm hearing you have the higher ground, so don't be afraid. Take that leap of faith and present your cup of love. Whether that be for a partner or whether that be for whatever relationship, whether friendship, family members, brothers, sisters, is that you have a cup of love to share. Follow your intuition on who you allow to share your space, and only pick the ones that give you that yeehaw type of vibe. So, all right, we're going to stop there. But there you go, Sagittarius. Definitely awesome reading. I'm going to set these ones to the side. Okay, up next we have Scorpio. Scorpio in the house. Water sign, Scorpio. Alrighty. I don't use this velvet cloth too much, but I just got it and I've used it a couple times and it keeps catching, so bear with me. Alright, Scorpio, what do we have for you today? What does the Holy Spirit, Creator, Universe have for you today? What do we have for Scorpio today? What is in Scorpio's highest good? What do we have for Scorpio today? Holy Spirit, angels, guides. What do we have for Scorpio today on Halloween? Okay, well, I wasn't going to take the flippers, but we'll take the flipper. Mental conflict. Okay. Mental conflict. This is also number 2. You can look up the meaning for the number 2. Mental conflict. Let's see here. Well, there could be something going on in your life where maybe you're thinking thinking a lot and pondering a lot. You know, it takes up a lot of mental abilities to be able to, you know, sort out your life or any issues going on. But it's taken up a lot of your mind space. Whatever it is that you're thinking about. And this is just a general read, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest, please. And I say this for all the signs, that whatever comes up, we can take the information and use it how we would like to use it. You know, and mental conflict doesn't have to necessarily be a negative thing. It could just be that we're up in our minds a little bit too much. We're up in our mind space a little bit too much, and we kind of need to kind of come back down into the heart space in order to come up out of that mental conflict. Something that you're pondering a lot, something that you're thinking about, whether that be relationship, whether it be career, whether that be finances, abundance, you know, social stuff that you've been doing, or, you know, social issues, or getting out there. All right, and remember, this is just a general read, but we'll pick some more cards. We'll maybe to clarify what the mental conflict could be. And that was a jumper, so I kind of feel like that was intended. What else do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio in the house. What else do we have for Scorpio tonight on Halloween? And happy Halloween if I didn't say that yet. Happy Halloween. Thought I'd do a special tonight, doing all the signs. So, what do we have for Scorpio today? Holy Spirit, what clarifications, what inspirational messages do we have for Scorpio? Okay. Be true to yourself. Okay, so maybe some of the mental conflict has to do with your own thoughts of yourself. Things that are going on in your life that maybe you need to make decisions with. Or, you know, you need to make careful decisions on, and to be true to yourself. What is it that you want? What is it that makes you, that gives you joy and happiness? You know, sometimes with the mental conflict, we can kind of get too trapped up into the mind. And I know I just said that, but, and it kind of gets in the way of us being ourselves. And, you know, putting out there in the world our true selves and what truly makes us happy. So maybe this is a time for you to choose to be happy and choose what gives you joy. And I'll read the back of it. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Tally ho, the universe. Okay, mental conflict could be about somebody else. Whether that's personal or not, or a partner or not, but just know that you might not understand what's going on in their life all the time, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. So if you're worried about somebody else, or there's a lot of mental conflict being up in your head about somebody else, you know, you can always focus on what's going on in your life and be true to you, and see what it is that you desire in your life, and maybe that other person, you know, that you're constantly in mental conflict about, or thinking about too much, or overdoing it, or overthinking about it, you know, whatever they got going on could be just that they've just got a lot going on right now, and you might be worried that, you know, they're not paying enough attention to you, or, you know, why have they not talked to me so much, or why did they go silent? Well, maybe they just got a lot going on in their lives, and maybe this is a time for you to reflect on yours, to see what truly makes you happy, and be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Figure out what it is that you want. All right, thank you, Spirit. What additional messages do we have for Scorpio tonight? Scorpio in the house. All righty. Queen of Wands. sitting in your power. Queen of Wands, fiery, passionate energy, whether it be male or female. Alrighty, Holy Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio tonight on Halloween? Alright, there we go. And we have Knight of Swords. Knight is about action, Swords about, you know, maybe the mind and the mental issues, things coming in fast. And Nine of Pentacles. All right. Awesome. All right, I see here. Okay, Queen of Wands, sitting in your passion. Your creativity is what I'm hearing. What is it that you like to create? What is it that you would like to see more in your life, and that kind of gives you that spark, that passion, that desire, that thing, you know. Maybe you're up in your head too much about somebody else, and maybe it's time to put the focus on you, to figure out what your passions are, to figure out what it is that lights you up and gives you that feeling of authority in your own life, because you feel good, you feel happy, you feel joyful, and that it just kind of gives you that spark to move forward in your dreams. Knight of Swords could be message coming in fast. Messages from your angels, your guides, the universe, about maybe something, a creative project, or even from somebody else. Actually, it doesn't necessarily need, you know, spirit can send messages in many different ways. Or maybe this will come on suddenly or quickly in your own mind, to where you're like, aha, you have that spark, you have that aha moment in a sense. And then the Nine of Pentacles here, sitting in, basking in your glory in a sense, and all that you've done. So whatever creative project that kind of sparks your creativity, you know, it might be coming in fast, or things might be changing fast, or you might think they're changing fast, but it's going to lead to your Nine of Pentacles, where you're sitting, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor in a sense. So definitely, once you come up out of the mental conflict of whatever that issue is, whatever problems are going on, or even if it's about somebody else, and then you be true to yourself, find your creativity with fast movement and sitting in the Nine of Pentacles, which is sitting in your glory. Alrighty. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio's message tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, moving on. We have Libra next. Air energy. Libra in the house. If I get the cards. There we go. Libra. Woo-hoo. All right. Libra energy. All right, Holy Spirit, what do we have for Libra tonight? Excuse me, I'm going to have to get some water real quick. Alrighty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Holy Spirit, what do we have for Libra tonight? What do we have for Libra? Hopefully we got some Libras in the house. Libra, what do we got for Libra tonight? Alrighty, thank you. Patience and planning, Libra. Patience and planning. Number 7. 7 could be significant for you. I'm seeing the gateway here with the 2 pillars and the light shining through, the light coming in through the gateway or shining through. Whatever spark or whatever the whatever you're planning, or whatever that you are patiently waiting for some results, just know they are coming. They are coming through the gateway, if that means anything to you. And this may or may not resonate with you as well. And things that might not make sense to me might make sense to somebody out there. So whoever needs to hear this message, whether it's the whole collective of Libra or just a few. But anyway, patience and planning. All right. Not really getting too much on that right now, other than number 7, spiritual path, spiritual journey, walk through the gateway to your spiritual path. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. I'm seeing the illumination at the top here with the circles of light here. The light will shine on your spiritual path, your spiritual journey. I'm hearing so make way, so that might resonate with some of you tonight. So make way is what I'm hearing. All right, what other messages for Libra tonight do we have in the house? Holy Spirit, what do we have tonight? What do we have tonight? All right. If they once loved you, they still do. If they once loved you, they still do. Patience and planning on top of that. Alrighty, so number 7, patience and planning. If they once loved you, they still do. Okay, I wasn't really getting relationship vibe off of this when I first, seen this. It kind of felt more like your purpose or something that you're planning financially with. But then the clarifier is if they once loved you, they still do. Oh, okay. See how that's Saturn here and the ring around the planet? And then I pointed out the rings here. I'm hearing the return of Saturn. I don't know why I just heard that, but that's what I heard. Okay. Well, let's see what the message on the back of this card says. Thanks for every single time you ever fell in love. Whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back, it changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. You changer the universe. Okay, that's an interesting message. Basically, you're always loved and you're always loved back. Whether you feel as if, whether you have felt in the past you were loved, just know that you were, no matter what the circumstances were. You might not have felt that way at that time, but you definitely were. This might be for 1 or 2 people out there. If they once loved you, they still do. Patience and planning, okay? I mean, if it's associated with the first card here, then maybe you're patiently waiting for plans to work out with somebody. Maybe somebody from the past, the return of Saturn. Okay, okay, thank you. Maybe that's why I heard the return of Saturn. An old pattern, an old flame, an old friendship, an old, love interest. Maybe there's going to be somewhat of a return and you're patiently planning on it. Or something about you planning and having patience in the planning. All right, thank you. Let's pull some Witches Tarot for Libra. I get 3 cards for Libra. Alrighty, that's 3 cards for Libra tonight. The Witches Tarot. Alright, thank you. We have the 6 of Pentacles, sharing in your wealth, sharing the abundance. And we have Strength card. Awesome. Definitely strong. And 7 of Swords. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, let me see here. 6 of Pentacles we had first. Sorry about the glare. There we go. Being able to give freely without having to worry. Having the strength to get through the tough times, because you can kind of see the storm in the background there. Having the strength to ride out the storm. There we go. Having the strength to ride out the storm. And then we have 7 of Swords, which is sneaky behavior, sneaky business, in a sense, whether that be you or that be somebody else. I'm thinking that maybe might have been somebody else at one point, where maybe you don't, maybe that's why things fell apart. Um, that somebody snuck off with the sword, somebody snuck off with something, or did something sneaky. Um, you could be thinking about that. You could be, this could be due to somebody else, maybe. If they once loved you, they still do, in a sense that, maybe somebody in the past is coming back. The return of somebody that maybe they had a little bit of sneaky business going on. But you definitely have the strength to weather any storms that may come, or the storms of the past, because I'm definitely seeing the storm behind her, like it's behind her, like in the past, but it made you stronger in the present moment for those trials and tribulations. And nobody likes to have anybody that's sneaky, or trying to be sneaky around them, but it makes us stronger, it makes us wiser, it makes us be able to make better decisions. And just know that they did love you. Sometimes people can do stupid things that might not be in our greatest interest, or have somebody else in their greatest interest when they did it, but yet it doesn't mean they didn't love you. Okay. Maybe the Six of Pentacles, which you're giving freely. Maybe you gave freely to somebody, or somebody that had a sneaky business type of approach to the relationship. It gave you strength. Maybe you were just like too giving all at once or something, which is not a bad thing. It's just sometimes we can overgive, and sometimes we have to know that it is a great strength to have, to be able to to be able to give and give and give and give. But sometimes people take advantage of that. So just know that even if they took advantage of you in some way, shape, or form, because you're a giver, just know that they did love you. They didn't. It's not like they didn't. It made you stronger, made you wiser, and have patience. If that person's coming back around, like the return of that person, just plan things out, watch what they do, see what their intentions are, and have patience in the planning, seeing what it is that comes up. All right, thank you, Libra. All righty. Got that one. All right, Virgo's up in the house now. Virgo, you're next. Earth sign. Let's see here, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo tonight? Holy Spirit, what do we have for Virgo tonight? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo tonight? Let's see what the cards have to say tonight. Okay, that one wanted to come out. All right, new beginnings, Virgo. Awesome. New beginnings. Virgo. I'm hearing you're on top of the world. With this, and also too with the world, and she's standing and walking on the world. It kind of reminded me of like walking on water. I don't know why, but the blue hue behind the earth there, it just made me feel like she was walking on water in this picture. Conquer the world, walk on water. What did I say to begin with? New beginnings. Okay. All right, well, let's see. Taking that journey, taking that leap of faith to start a new beginning. Walking towards your goals that brings forth this new beginning, in order for you to feel like you're on top of the world and feel like you have more control over what is going on in your life. It's the Fool's journey. So definitely taking that leap of faith in God, the universe, and knowing that you're going to be okay, and knowing that, whatever this new beginning is for you, that, you know, you are protected, that whatever it is that you are doing, it's going to help uplift you. All right, thank you. What do we have? Okay. All right, I go where you go. I go where you go. Okay. All right, I think I got it now. New beginning, and she's walking towards something, a new beginning. She's taking that leap of faith, jumping off, you know, into the unknown. And as I go where you go as well. So this kind of reminds me of spirit in a sense. You're taking that spiritual journey in a sense, that you're taking that leap of faith into the unknown, because you go where spirit leads you in a sense, where God or the creator, spirit, Holy Spirit, angels, um, whatever religious background you have or belief that you have, you go where I go where you go. And also too, it could be the other way around, that once you take this leap of faith, you start your new beginning, spirit goes where you go, or God goes where you go. Could be either way. So, you know, somebody might need to hear that, you know, God is with you, and God will go where you go. So to not be afraid to take that leap of faith. Or it's the other way around, where you're led by spirit or God to go where God or spirit wants you to go. All right, let's read the message on the back. Tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long begin to heal? That eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye? Remarkable. Our findings exactly. Psst. Your divinity is showing. Okay. Could be associated with that as well. Maybe you have somebody, a significant other or something of somebody of importance that goes where you go. That no matter what new beginning you're going to travel on, that person will go with you no matter what, because they believe in you, they love you, and they know what you're doing is going to be good and fruitful, and they go where you go. Or it could be leadership. Maybe you're starting a new beginning in leadership, in a leadership role, to where, you know, people will follow you. People will love you, follow you. They'll go where you go. So maybe that's another message for someone. Okay, my crystals keep falling. All right, popped out is Knight of Pentacles. Fast Knight of Pentacles. Okay, slower moving energy, but steady. Building a building a sound foundation. It's a slower moving knight, but it's steady. It's slow and steady. I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. So just know that, you know, maybe this new beginning is going to start off a little slow, or slower than you wanted it to, but slow and steady wins the race. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Woohoo! Happy family, happy life, riches, abundance. Awesome. And then you have Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right, this might be about money. This whole reading. Starting a new beginning. I go where you go. You have the Page of Pentacles, which it's like a gift being offered to you. It might be a slow-moving pentacle or a slow-moving gift to you in abundance, but it's slow and steady. It will be better that way, because it can kind of build a stronger foundation, so that way there's more to come in, which will lead you to the Ten of Pentacles. Wish fulfillment, wealth, prosperity, sitting in your abundance, enjoying your life with your family, friends. I'm drawn to the dog really, really much. That could be for somebody there. the cats, I see the cats there, but the dog's really coming out at me. Maybe that could just be a confirmation for somebody. But then we have the Five of Pentacles, kind of Five of Pentacles energy, feeling left out in the cold. Oh, maybe, okay, maybe either somebody left you out feeling like you were left out in the cold, and it's after the Ten of Pentacles. Or it could just be a feeling that you're having, that maybe this new beginning here might feel a bit overwhelming. You might feel, because it's coming in a bit slow with this Knight of Pentacles, that maybe you think that this Ten of Pentacles isn't going to happen, and so you're kind of feeling like you're in the lack mentality, in a sense, feeling like, oh, it's never going to happen. Little advice is to try to think positively about it as much as you can, because with the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit or the universe is gifting you with this foundation for this happy abundance. And to come up out of that Five of Pentacles feeling, like, oh, I don't have enough. Oh, I'm not sure if this new beginning is going to bring in enough. I might be letting go of something that's more, that I thought was stable, and bringing in a lot. And then maybe this new beginning, you're kind of having a little bit of fear or anxiety about it. That, you know, if it moves slowly, but I'm getting kind of that feeling that, you know, it's going to be good, whatever venture you're going on. And it obviously has to do with money. Whoever is with you at this time is, I'll go where you go. Or, you know, maybe you did build something strong and steady, and you did have the Ten of Pentacles, and then everything kind of fell away. But the Five of Pentacles is more of like feeling left out in the cold. It doesn't necessarily mean we are left out in the cold, but it's just that feeling of being left out in the cold. So I think once you come up out of that energy and realize the abundance that you have right now in the present moment, no matter what that is, you're going to be gifted even with more. And it might be slow moving, but it's going to be coming in. Okay, thank you, Virgo. Alrighty. Let's see who's next here. 3753 in. We have Gemini. Gemini in the house. Awesome. I'm going to do Gemini. I'm getting a little parched here. All right. Sorry about that. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini tonight? Holy Spirit, angels, creator of all. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini tonight? What do we have for Gemini? For tonight, general message for Gemini for their highest good. What do we have for Gemini? Alrighty, thank you. We have love begins. Gemini. Love begins. And we have the number 1 at the top. All right. And this reminds me of the Ace of Cups, which probably is what it represents with love begins. Ace of Cups, you know, your cup overfloweth with love, whatever that situation is. Obviously, love begins. So maybe new relationship coming in. Maybe something, even if it's maybe something you've been in a relationship with for a little bit, but not sure whether it's love or, you know, which way it's going. But maybe that love kind of starts to begin to flourish and overflow within you or within the other person as well. All right. Your treasure is at hand. Awesome. Love begins and your treasure is at hand. And then, of course, we have the 2 hands at the top there, holding the cup and pouring the love out. Sure, you can always find a prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier. But more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, Zippier is on quite a few lists. Tally ho, the universe. So yeah, like I was just talking about, you could maybe, there's someone around you that maybe you thought things would happen a little bit quicker, or that it's just starting to now blossom and grow a little bit more, where love is beginning to overflow into the stream of life for your life. That ain't no river wide enough, ain't no river long enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Something like that. That was just kind of popped in my head. So, alrighty. We have justice. We'll have justice in the situation. Bringing justice to the situation. Could be, weighing or balancing out your options, balancing, the pros and the cons, whether this is a relationship. Maybe you've been in a relationship with somebody for a little while and you keep thinking, well, when's love going to begin? Love is going to begin, and of course your treasure is at hand, which means no matter, we can try to find someone more prettier, better, skinnier, like this card was saying. But sometimes, it's who learns the most, who laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest, and that we already have found, and we start to stop looking elsewhere. Justice will be served. The balance will be, there'll be the balancing. Okay, maybe it's a little unbalanced right now. Maybe you love the person more than they love you back, or reciprocate it back. But justice, things will balance out, and love will start to blossom and grow and begin. Alrighty, that's 2 more cards. Okay, thank you. The Magician. The Magician. You're able to transform the situation. So whatever it is you're feeling, you think, or the way that you think that it's going, you can transform it. Like what this card was saying here, the treasure is at hand, where, we always try to look for something else if it's not making us happy, which is fine. But sometimes we're not seeing the gifts and the people who are right in front of us. And that doesn't mean to stay in a relationship that's a bad relationship and it's only one-sided. I'm just saying that sometimes we can be not seeing what's right there, not balancing things enough in our lives to be able to enjoy life is what I'm hearing as well with the Justice card here. You have all the tools to balance this situation out, to transform the situation. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So a gift of abundance coming in, a gift of money coming in, or some type of new beginning with money. I just heard the scales are being weighed, so not to worry. That might be significant for somebody. And you have 2 1s, and you have a 1 up here. So you have a 1 in the Love Begins. You have the 1 on the Magician card. If I can get my hand right there. If you can see that. 1 on the Magician card. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is one of Pentacles. Ace is 1. So 111, 11, 11. Oh, and you have 11 on the Justice card. So 11, 11. Or the number 1. Or 111 if you've been seeing those numbers. Definitely Google those messages for additional spiritual messages or guidance. The number 1 is definitely significant in this reading for sure. And your treasure is at hand was the other one, which with the Page of Pentacles, he's got a treasure in his hand. So your treasure is at hand. Your treasure is here now. Maybe just transforming the situation or seeing it from a different way and transmuting it. And that there is justice. There will be balance put back into the situation. Okay, thank you. That was for my Geminis. All right, thank you very much. All right, who do we have next? We have Pisces. Pisces in the house. Woo-hoo! Pisces, you are up next. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the support and the messages tonight, Holy Spirit, creator of all. What do we have for Pisces tonight? My beloved Pisces. What do we have for Pisces tonight, Holy Spirit? Alrighty, Wisdom. It didn't quite flip, but it flipped over in the deck, so I'm going to take it. Wisdom, number 5. Number 5 could be significant. Look that number up if you'd wish. All right, Wisdom, learning. 5 is change. Could be some changes in your wisdom or perspective. Could be some things happening that, you know, you're going to be learning from and gaining more wisdom on. Spiritual wisdom doesn't necessarily just need, you know, it could be spiritual wisdom or just any knowledge gained whatsoever may change your situation. I keep seeing the person looking back at the family unit back here, and I know that this figure in here is like a priest or a monk or whatever with the scriptures. Maybe hidden knowledge is what I just heard to the family. But anyway, I was seeing this person looking back. Maybe somebody's going to be going on a journey, either spiritual journey or even just going to college, things like that, to go learn wisdom, to go learn knowledge. They're kind of looking back at the family that they're leaving behind to be able to do that. I just get an overwhelming sense of feeling of this person looking back at this family here, whether that's your family, whether that's somebody else's family, or, you know, or I'm getting the feeling of like family, like wisdom about your family could be. All right, let's pull some more cards and get some clarification on that. Additional cards could give a little bit more insight or confirmation on what I just said. One of the two. Oh, well, we're not taking all those, but I will take the top one. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. Awesome. Maybe it is you're just going to be learning about something new, gaining more knowledge and wisdom that's going to catapult you forward to greatness, you know, on the wings of love. Maybe that's why I kept seeing like the family and having that overwhelming sense of the family being there, but it's love. Maybe you're going to be doing this in love. You're gaining more wisdom and knowledge in love in order to either support your family or to have a higher understanding of what's going on. And you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. All right, awesome. Let's get the additional message. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary role of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on. I love these cards. It's got some very unique um, uh, wisdom in these cards. So, to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on, the universe. Okay. Awesome. All right, I don't know if I'm going to be using this velvet anymore. It's kind of making everything fall over. All right, Pisces, what do we have for additional messages for Pisces in the house tonight? Okay, thank you. We have Five of Cups. Sitting in the energy of Five of Cups. Maybe feeling the loss of something. The loss of something significant in your life. Or, could loss of job, loss of friendships, loss of partnerships, loss of, jobs. Did I say that already? Or it could just be a small type of loss as well, which, no matter what the losses are, they could feel big and overwhelming to each person that when they're going through. So no loss is small. It's just, you lose your car keys and you find them, type of loss, or you lose them and you can't find them, type of loss, to, losing someone close to you. So sitting in the Five of Cups energy, but to realize that there's a party going on in the background and you still have 2 cups on the table. You might have spilt the 3 cups onto the sand and they're washing away into the ocean, but you still have 2 cups here to celebrate with, to join back into the party and to celebrate with. And remember, you're destined for greatness on the wings of love. Page of Wands, starting a new journey. Oops, sorry about that. Page of Wands, starting a new journey, or somebody young starting a new journey. This could mean that you're either, you're a younger person, or even if you're not a younger person, but beginning on a new journey of seeking knowledge, wisdom, and going forward on that path of destiny, on that path that's going to catapult you forward. And the Tower. Tower moments. Let's see here. What else? Alrighty. Hearing crying over spilled milk. Because there's still a party going on, or there's still life that's happening. There's still life that's going on, and you still have 2 cups that are sitting behind you. That's that one. And then we have the Page of Wands, starting a new journey, moving on your spiritual path, a new journey, whether it could be traveling, it could be a spiritual journey, like I just said. Once you realize that you still have more to offer, that you still have more to give with the 2 cups behind you, you still have more to give, and you're destined for greatness on the wings of love. You still have more love to give. You still have more love to spread. You still have a new journey to go on. Or even if it is a new journey, and starting off again might seem overwhelming, might seem a bit like a tower moment in a sense, but it doesn't necessarily need to, it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It could just mean that, the old paradigm that you're used to is just no longer there, or an old job that you might have lost is just not there, and it might feel like a huge tower moment to you, and you might be stuck in this energy of loss, which, yes, it is a great loss, but you still have more to give back here with these 2 cups. It's not just about, yes, realize, feel the emotions, understand what's going on, but don't be stuck there. Don't be stuck in the 5 of Cups energy, crying over what was lost. Get back up, join the party, and offer your other 2 cups, okay? No matter how bad the Tower moment may feel, you still have more to share. You still have more to give to this world. And you're starting on a new journey. This could mean a very good thing for you, especially with you have your destined for greatness on the wings of love. No matter what the loss is, I know it's hard when we go through losses, but no matter what, learning something new might be something that gives us hope, that inspires us, that creates something that we feel could be of joy. And I just saw 5558. So 555, the number 5 on this card. If you're seeing double digits, triple digits of 5s, or even just keep seeing the number 5, definitely look that up. From what I understand, what number 5 means is change. So a lot of changes are happening, but just know that you're gathering your wisdom, or to know to gather up your wisdom that you might already have accumulated, and that you're destined for great things because of the knowledge and wisdom that you're able to share with others. And just know that no matter how bad the Tower moment's going to be or is, whether you're going through it now or in the future, you have the opportunity to start on a new journey. You have the opportunity, and look at it as an opportunity to start something new, to really soul search what it is that you want. What makes you happy? What can your new journey consist of? Where's this path going to take you? What are the possibilities? I mean, endless possibilities. And it's just a moment in time where things might need to crumble so that you can go on a destined path, or your destiny path. And you have the wisdom and the strength to do it. Don't be afraid of the change. You do have the wisdom, and you do have the strength. All right, thank you, Pisces. All right, we're moving on. This is turning out to be a really long video. But we're going to keep going. We got Leo in the house. How many more do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5. Plus Leo. All right, Leo. What do we got in the house for Leo tonight on Halloween? Holy Spirit, angels, what do we have for Leo tonight? What do we have for Leo in the house tonight? What do we have for Leo? Can you show me for Leo? What does Leo need to know at this time for their highest good? Okay, thank you. Oh, deception and envy. Number 7, deception and envy. Okay, there might be some shisty stuff going on. The number 7, with deception and envy. Might be somebody that could be deceiving you, or somebody around you who might be a little bit envious and deceptive towards you, or in your environment. I'm hearing remove the mask. You see how he's lifting up the mask on this card? Remove the mask. And that's whether that is for you or that's for somebody else, like lifting up the mask of deception and envy, using your intuition, knowing who is around you, discerning, who is being deceptive and envious. And you can pray about it as well for more discernment, so that you can know who to trust and who not to trust. And then we have what you give will come back. When in doubt, give. Let them have it. Surrender. Make peace. When there's no doubt, give. Let them have it. Surrender. Make peace. Did I make life too easy? The universe. P.S. There's no doubt who is number one in my book. Shh. Okay, so maybe if there has been some deception and envy, maybe this is a little bit of advice to, when in doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. When there's no doubt, give, let them have it, surrender, make peace. So, I mean, it could even be just something that you've been thinking about, you know, is someone being deceptive? Is someone being envious towards me? And universe is letting you know, like, what you give will come back. So if you're happen to be giving this type of energy to somebody, just know it will come back. Or just know that in forgiveness and in, you know, surrendering and having peace within yourself, and if other people are being deceptive and envious, just know it'll come back to them. So no worries. All right, thank you. What do we have for Leo? All right, we had 2 poppers, so we have Judgment, okay, and 4 of Cups. Judgment and 4 of Cups. Okay, I see worry. I see you grieving over the 4 of Cups here, in a sense, which may be about certain people. If you think that they are being deceptive or envious or something, you could be worried about it. Don't worry, there is judgment coming. You'll be able to make that judgment call on whether somebody is, you know, shysty or whatever in your environment. And we have 8 of Wands. So 8 of Wands. Letting things, you know, 8 of Wands coming in fast. Or I had first gotten the inclination of things being too chaotic and out of hand. Things kind of being too chaotic and out of hand. And see how she's trying to, excuse me, control the wands with her other wand, and they got the tornado in the back, and everything's just really chaotic. And she's trying to, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, with the one wand, control the other wands, but they're all whirling around in this tornado, and it's just too chaotic. Alrighty, Judgment. You'll make a judgment call in your situation, whether it's another person or what's going on in your life. Sitting in the 4 of Cups is discontentment, not satisfied, not happy, and not realizing, you know, you're staring at these 3 cups here of dissatisfaction, but yet Spirit is standing behind you with this cup here, and you're not realizing that there's something behind you that Spirit or the universe or God is trying to give you, because you're too focused on what's going on with these 3 cups here. And things feel a bit chaotic, feel a little fast moving, chaotic, like a tornado, or something may have happened that felt as if it had completely destroyed your life, is what I'm hearing. A storm rolled in, completely uprooted you, completely, you know, disrupted your life. 8 of Wands is also about communication coming in fast as well. But because, you know, how the picture goes, it just kind of reminded me like of somebody trying to control all the wands, you know, and that they're just going every which direction because of the tornado, the storm that's going on. So just try to get up out of the 4 of Cups energy, of the feeling of discontentment, boredom, lack. Just know that judgment, you'll be able to make your own judgment call on others around you, that if you feel like someone's being deceptive or envious. Alrighty. Okay, that's about it for Leo, and I'm going to have to call it a night for that one, because I can definitely feel my energy kind of draining right now. But I will do a part 2. I'll probably do the part 2 tomorrow. And we will pick up, we have Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Cancer to do. So tomorrow afternoon I will get back on here and we'll do the other signs for Halloween. I know that tonight is Halloween, and I was only able to get through quite a few still, but I was not able. I'm just messing up my words tonight. Between messing up my words all night and just kind of feeling parched right now and feeling like my energy is dropping, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. But I do thank you for being here. I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like to, please like, share, subscribe. It helps to get the messages out there, helps my channel to grow, and I would absolutely love it and appreciate it. All right, comment below to let me know if anything has resonated with you, and look for part 2 to come soon. I will get these up and posted. All right, thank you so much. Namaste.